I actually wonder who wins out of Ruiyichi versus the Riddler.
Where's the Riddler? Ooh. That's a
Right?
good question.
That'd be interesting. But I guess we'll find out with the winner. This one here, spawning in the top left-hand corner of a familiar map, Death Aura LE. It is the Canadian from Sweden. It is Namshar.
And spawning in the bottom right. Oh, never mind. We're gonna be remaking. We have
GG. My
Yeah.
intro was flawless.
You know what this means, though. You know what this means. It means that people can see more of that swoosh.
Oh, the swoosh. I'm about to watch it right now. Thanks for reminding me. I don't know when it's coming, but I'm waiting for it.
It's gonna be there in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean the swoosh from the original intro, because we didn't even get that swoosh into the intro yet.
True, true.
There should be like 30 seconds now. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Masa versus Vindicta getting underway. Zombie Grub's gonna cast that one.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, pretty sick. I'm still waiting for the gosh darn swoosh, but
I know, right?
it's not coming. It's probably gonna come while I'm doing my intro. Luckily for you guys don't get to have to wait for the 2-minute delay like we do. But yeah, bottom left hand corner of the map, Swedish Canadian, Psystorm Gaming, Zerg, Namshar.
And spawning in the top right hand corner of Pillars of Gold. LE, that was a swoosh. We saw it. It was there.
I missed it. Mine hasn't loaded yet.
Okay.
Mine didn't load.
Okay. We have.
Mine frozen?
No, team representing Team Exxon. It is the American Protoss, the blue Protoss. It is Ruiyichi.
I saw the swoosh.
Was that the swish?
Mm-hmm. I got it. I saw it. The swish, swoosh, you know, whatever. Splish, splash.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good. That's a better name. The splish and the splash.
Oh. I like it.
Do you now? So is that what we're going to call it now? The swoosh and the swish?
I'm just, the song is just going on repeat in my mind.
Yeah, same.
Splish splash, I was taking that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's awful. It's terrible. It's cringy, and we're gonna have it stuck in our heads forever now.
Yeah, that was our childhood, man. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, and this is maybe a dumb question. I don't know. Is Halloween a thing in Australia?
Not really. Like,
not really. Y'all don't go trick or treating there. Kids aren't walking around the streets.
No, never. No, not at all.
Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty interesting. American Halloween is pretty interesting as well. And I'm interested to see how it's going to go down with this whole COVID stuff.
Have you been trick-or-treating before?
Oh, yeah. As a child, I went many, many times. And as of recently, I've taken, like, nephews and nieces.
Oh, okay. How does that work? Like, when do you stop?
So that's something that's been weird for me as an adult. I'm like, what's the proper time to go trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
And really, I just start when I see people outside. But I think generally it starts, since it's like a child thing for kids, it starts, oh my god, is he gonna get that pylon? He's definitely gonna get that pylon.
Oh my god, he's got the pylon. The secondary pylon gets thrown down, but the Adept is gonna have to, like, what?
Oh my god, the Adept's gonna have to hold the wall in case more come. And this is gonna be a probe versus Ling battle here.
We'll see how many probes go down. If Ruichi's macro is good enough, he shouldn't lose any here, but there will be some lost mining time.
Oh yeah, a lot of lost mining time. Wasted minerals. All those gas minerals in their hands are gonna just disappear.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I mean, it shouldn't get too much damage. We got so much lost mining time.
Yeah.
He's gonna show his tech. Possibly.
I'm just so surprised that this happened because Ruiyichi went for a probe scout and he thought that it was a pull first. And when you see that,
Yeah.
like you chrono out that first zealot just so that it's a wall.
And he went for the adept. That was very ballsy there. And he didn't even have anything to block the wall. No pylon, no probe in the wall, nothing. He just let him right through. It'll get cleaned up eventually at the cost of a lot of mining time and delayed tech here.
Exactly.
But
Because
Namshar took a late third here, so I don't know who's really winning here.
yeah, I mean, it didn't really cost Namshar that much, right? It was like 6 lings, you know, just thrown away. And it did also delay. Oh my god. The Cybercore wasn't powered that entire time. It only just got powered.
I think that's why he went for the starport instead. Stargate, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his only option. Go for the Void Ray. Try and get some damage here.
Jesus. So, I mean, he was forced to go to chrono out the Void Ray. The Void Ray is going to come out and kill some Overlords, but Warp Gate was delayed so much. We'll see if it even comes into play. It may if Ruiyichi wanted to be aggressive with a couple of Adepts. Because, yeah, it's taking a while.
He's going for the Robo Twilight, so I don't think it's bad. He's got time, but yeah, it's Stargate not really paying off. He's not going into any Oracles at all. Namshar not even getting the Overlord speed this time around.
Yeah, being a little bit more greedy. To be fair, I don't know. I was gonna be like, to be fair, he's seen what he needs to see. Nah, man, he hasn't seen much at all. Maybe he doesn't even care.
Anything.
Yeah.
And I love this. This is the ever so scary Zealot Legs build.
This is terrifying. This is.
You saw the Stargate, so you should assume it's gonna be double Oracle follow up. Namshar got the defensive structures, static defense back at home in every single base, and he's going for a Roach Warren, which is not the answer here.
Exactly. We actually
wrong answer, Namshar.
we casted Pez last night, and he's an Australian Protoss, and he did the same thing. He went for a Stargate opening, went for a Phoenix first to deny scouting, and went straight into a Twilight Council behind it into Zealot Legs, and it was like, oh my god, like this is great. This is beautiful.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might actually do some real damage here.
Yeah.
I don't see a hold here unless he's going for a Hydra Den behind this also. No, Namshar, what are you doing?
Oh, you know
He's
what
throwing down the spine. He sees the Zergs coming. Or the Zealots, I'm sorry. He needs to mass Roach and Ling together can do good. So he needs to make as many Roaches as he can. 9 Roaches on the way, and he needs to throw Lings in here. 3 Spines on the way. That's actually smart.
Yeah,
that can work.
I love that he immediately threw down the Spines. The Spines are going to help so much. There are Queens here to help transfuse, but all the Queens, they get pounced upon.
He's going to get 1 Queen. There's not enough for a transfuse. That is the Queen with the transfuse in it, the one that's really injured. Another Warp in. The Void Ray really softening up, doing a lot of damage to all of these Roaches. As they come out, they're getting injured. Another Warp into Zealots, and these Spine Crawlers really aren't in the fight too much. Everything's kind of out of range of it. They are picking off a few Zealots, though.
Oh my god, a lot of Queens are going down. Only 2 remaining, and they have such low health, so every single Queen is going to be going down. But there may just be enough Roaches to hold on.
You say that, but as that happens, another Zealot Warp in, and we might even get 1 more here. There goes another Warp in, but it's only a few Zealots trickling in at a time, and I guess it is held here. There's only 1 Queen, and it's got to stay behind the Spore.
Yeah, the Void is actually doing some decent damage on its own. You know, it's just tickling away at things. The Queen is so, oh god, so ballsy. It needs to back off. It needs to calm. No, god, the Queen.
Yeah. Namshar doesn't have any money either, so he's just slow warping in a Zealot or 2 here and there as he can. Oh, that Queen, man.
Oh my.
Oh, more workers are gonna go down. Oh, nice block there. That was very big, I believe. Those Zealots, he put down a building right as the Zealots charged and canceling the charge, not getting any worker kills. And now these Roaches are in such high numbers, they are one-shotting these Zealots. GG. Namshar taking game number 1. Wow, what a hold. I didn't think Roaches were going to be able to hold there.
Yeah, it was getting really dicey, but I loved how Namshar, he pulled everything back, like his Queens, his Roaches, all back in the mineral line. So there was a lot of like awkward fighting for the Zealots, a lot of SimCity because of the minerals as well, and the workers and the hatchery and everything. Bought a lot of time.
Yeah, that was a good play. It is possible to hold with Roaches, as we've seen, but it's not the ideal hold. But yeah, that was quite the hold. You Zergs out there, take notes. Just play like Namshar.
Yeah, you know, throw down all the spines, have like what, 6 to 8 queens, have all these roaches and fight with the best SimCity.
Yeah, best SimCity. Make sure to block. Try and keep your queens alive at all costs. Interesting to see how this is going to play out in game number 2. Which it is going to be Light Shade LE. They named this map after Light VIP.
Yep, they just be throwing shade.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm really surprised, especially when it comes to the players that we've been able to cast. We haven't had any overlap, despite like there's meant to be a lot of casters covering this event right now. Like, sold like 6 to 7 casters, but I don't know where they are.
Yeah, we haven't seen no overlap yet. We try and avoid it, but it's kind of easy.
Yeah, we didn't even really try that much so far. Yeah. It's like we just want to get for these players, and they're all. I mean, I understand, right? They're casting Vindicta and Future and stuff, but
yeah. We that's the good thing about being part of the CranKy Ducklings. We know the real heavy hitters that aren't always like the very obvious ones, such as this player here in the bottom right hand corner. He's up 1 game on match point currently, playing for Storm Gaming, representing Canada and Sweden. It is Namshar.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the American Protoss player representing Team Exxon. It is Ruiyichi.
It almost sounds like Luigi. It's me, Ruiyichi.
Why is... Hold on. Okay, hold on. Why is there no one called Luigi or Mario? Right?
Right? Not enough. Well, that should be Rainer's name.
Right?
There's not too many Italian players out there.
To be fair, there was, I think he retired, but there was a Terran player called HTO Mario. And that was okay. That was okay, but there's no Luigi.
What a darn shame.
But all right. So we got interrupted earlier because of the pylon. All right. So Halloween, okay.
Halloween.
So when I said like when do you stop, I think my question was when you're like with your nieces and nephews, right? You've got a car, you drive them to the street that they're gonna trick or treat at. When do you stop going to like because the neighborhood doesn't end, you know? There's like houses all over the place, right?
I guess it's up to the person, but normally you just trick or treat in your own neighborhood. Is walk outside and start going down the neighborhood.
Okay.
I think pretty much whenever the kids or the parents get tired, or when it gets really late. Like I guess you probably start around 5-6 p.m. and then I guess around like 8 or 9, depending if it's a weekend or a weekday. It's a weekend this year, so it'll probably go to like 8 or 9 for the kids. And then you just walk around and look at decorations that are supposed to be scary and ask people for candy.
Are there people who go all out, kind of like Christmas lights? Like there's certain people.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's like houses that have 50 different inflatables. They have music playing. They have lights to the music.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've gone all out a couple years and made like a little makeshift haunted house in my garage.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I just put up tarp in like an S shape, so it was kind of like an S-shaped tunnel. And then I put a bunch of like motion sensor activated, like screaming skeletons and like this giant tall, it looks like The Exorcist. So when you walk by, it screams and shakes. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
It's more scary the implication of what's inside. Like people were so scared to go inside, and then when they went inside, they're like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." Funny to watch people freak out, and then they're like, "Oh, that was actually nothing." But we do have Ruiyichi going for the same exact build here. Instantly spotted. No Stargate opener.
Yeah, that's
already thrown down.
That's the key difference here, right? Like there was no Stargate opener to try and hide this in any way. And
he went for pneumatized carapace before link speed.
Yeah,
He's got the Roach Warren almost done, and pneumatized carapace, and link speed is not even done yet.
Yeah, that was a very safe opening from Namshar, and this is pretty committed from Ruiyichi. It almost feels like he doesn't care that he's being scattered right now. Like he's not mining any additional gas.
He got him just for show.
Yeah.
I mean, you say safe build for Namshar, safe as in knowing what his opponent's going for. If Ruiyichi was proxying, he'd be dead.
Oh yeah.
If he had like some proxy zealots or Oracle, there would be nothing here to defend. And Namshar has some pretty good vision all over the map. He knows there's no anti-air, so he has nothing but overlords everywhere for scouting. Now this is interesting. I don't know if I've seen this, but there is Immortals on the production tab coming in to join this fight.
Yeah,
this might be something.
It was pretty cool because Ruiyichi, he basically mined just enough gas for what he needed for the Warp Prism, the Robo, and 2 Immortals, and that's it. That's all the gas he has.
Was he gonna get it? He got it. Nice. I don't think Ruiyichi or Namshar, I'm sorry, knows that there's gonna be Immortals involved in this.
Yeah, the Immortals are going to be key because that means Ruiyichi is going to have an easier time to kill the Roaches. Easier, not easy, because again, there's going to be a lot of Roaches and only 2 Immortals. We'll see if it's enough.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting here. Namshar knows it's coming. Ruiyichi's going to have to warp in. He only has, he has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gates completely walling off back at home. So he's going to be able to warp in big time here. And I don't know what Namshar is going to go for here. He's walling off, not us. So this is great. At least trying to wall off, make a concave. The Immortals are down. What do you target fire here? Do you go after the Immortals? Do you go after the Zealots? He's going to try and just target fire down all the Zealots, and he's doing a good job, but these Immortals can cause so much damage, and he just needs to keep them in range of the Warp Prism. If he loses the Warp Prism, that is it! And the Warp Prism is dead. That is it for the micro ability. He could have done so much damage with that Warp Prism. And these Immortals, they are all caught up. They all go down. And I don't know if Ruiyichi has a follow-up plan from this.
Exactly, that's it. Ruiyichi was completely all in, and he was like, the whole idea was to like overwhelm his opponent with Zealots, but the Warp Prism went down, and that's it.
That was so damn greedy. Why would you do that, Ruiyichi? We love you, man. We love you, but why would you put the Warp Prism so close, so deep on creep?
Yeah, he just dove on in, and the queens, they were ready. They were waiting for it to pounce on it, and
oh yeah, that was god awful. And hopefully we see you, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but in the next one. And yeah, GG's. That's not to say that he's a bad player, just not the best of builds. And interestingly enough, there's a lot of games going on right now. Vindicta versus Masa in the quarterfinal. TLO and Juggernaut Jason are fighting it out to go up against Asuna. And then we have Disc up against Namshar now.